Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, it's me. I'm not really hiding. It looks like I'm hiding, but I'm not. I'm actually in the new section of the recycler. Did you see the lid? Just come off of that. Like I just took the lid off. That was very interesting. That was. Um, does it smell? Not really. Not really. That's the most interesting thing about it. That the type of food that we eat and the way we collect the things that we're not using doesn't create really bad smells or things like that. So let's come here. Ooh, look at this. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. That is the sunrise, and there's one of the balloons. That is the balloon to the sugar farm. And the university has experimental farms in this area, which is Rosa Ouro. So we are farming in the Badlands. But earlier this morning, hello, earlier this morning on Twitch, we spent some time putting in a recycler um, in all of the composter huts that we have. So we only have two. We have one in each town. And this is it. This steampunk looking machine is actually the recycler. We It is a gift from the Tana Nation to the both towns, to Rosa Ouro and Prasino. And so it is completely equipped, and it has energy. Now the energy that it has is Tana's energy, but in actuality the actual machine itself has two ways that it can be energized, and RGY, and here they are, that it can have this one. I believe it can use one of these. These are all cyclics energy pieces, but this one here can actually be made by the blacksmith. And and there is another one also. Battery can be made by the mechanic. So you can have the material generator that breaks down matter to generate energy, and then you have the battery that the mechanic can make. And so both the recycler and I believe the powered anvil. So the anvil allows you to repair things without using XP, and that can also be made by the mechanic in Minecolonies. So those things have been incorporated into Minecolonies by the Minecolonies devs, specifically to use those mods along with Minecolonies in Minecraft. And so we put one in. It's morning. There's Robert. Robert is dressed, everyone is dressed in the Hellenic style. It is summer where we are, and the Hellenic style is one of the nicer summer ones, as far as I like to make it look like they're dressed for the season. And right now, the Hellenic style works. The Asian style, I haven't seen in a while. If it's still there, if it's still the way it was, it also works really nicely. And for some reason right now, just because I'm thinking about it, that seems like what I want to do. I want to go up to the town hall. We're going to cut through the mining corridor here. Now this mining tunnel that you're looking through right now is the original, what do you call them? In the Badlands and in the Mesa, you have abandoned mines. And this was the original abandoned mine tunnel that has been revitalized by us putting in all sorts of industry and putting in a vast mining complex here. This arcology level 5 mine is the actual mine. This level 3 underwater base mine has been modified to work in the desert. There's Mirafled. Mirafled is, let's see. Oh, Mirafled, you're not happy. Why aren't you happy? This is interesting.
Right away.
I know it's a level 3, and that might be it. That at the time when I first made this colony, I didn't understand as much about modifying, and so I just modified it to the level 3, and I really needed to make it much more satisfying place for people to work who have been here for a long time, because Mirafled has been here for a long time and she's only working in a level 3 place. So that's contributing to her unhappiness. And I don't think that there's anything that I can do about that. Her strength, her intelligence, she would have to go back to school. And we could do that. We could have Mirafled go back to school. She would have to go to one of the universities and study to be a druid, and then she could take over. So instead of, let's see who this is, instead of Micah being down in the mine with Trenton, Mirafled, who was a miner, she would be down in the mine. I actually like the idea of that. I actually do. So I think that I'm going to do that. This is interesting. So yeah, let's do that. Now that might mean that Trenton, and Trenton will have to move. Now Lila is, I'm just going to make her re-ask for all of those things in this episode. Lila is, she has some food. She seems to be okay. We'll see what's going on with her. Mirafled, wait, aren't the two of you living together?
Need something?
Yeah, you are. And Alexia is their kid. Let me see something. So if Mirafled goes to university, she's going to be gone for a while. Where can I have them live that might work for both of them? Where are they living, first of all? I think Trenton is living here with, no, Coulson and Turu are living here. Okay, that makes sense. Coulson works right here, and Turu is running the warehouse. And I think Mirafled and Lila already live right here. And if they do, that might actually work. I'm going to have to see how far away they are. No. Nakiyasha and Annie are here. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I don't know that I have a solution for what I'm thinking about. Let's look at something for a minute. Let's have Mirafled return to school. And the school she would be going to, this is the closest one, she is going to actually have to not live with Lila for a while she is studying, because this is the university that she should go to. It's the Earth Sciences University, and she would be a druid here, or, ooh, yeah, but it's not a learning center. Yeah, that's the problem. See, that was a university in the other so she could go to school here. Let's do that. Hello. So, I'm working out. There is room for her. So show everybody. Let's find Lila. That's probably the best idea. Lila is a miner. She wanted to mine. She's working that mine, and it's actually she's been doing it for a long time. And I think she misses being down. I said Lila, but I meant Mirafled. She misses being down in the mine. Lila is a builder, and she's been a builder ever since she came in. But Mirafled is a miner. And let's do this. I saw that she's on pause, and that might be why she is not feeling well. We're going to put her here. She's 184 blocks away. That's too far. So she's going to have to move into some housing in this area. And Mirafled is Balachildis's cousin, if I'm not mistaken, and Bali is the... Let's see if we can find where Bali is living. We're too far down. Let's look here. I think Balachildis is living in the... I don't think she's living here, but let's see if there's room for Mirafled here. There is. Let's put her here. There's Bali. And there's Mira. So Bali is living, this is closer to where she needs to be. It's currently 22 blocks from where she is. That sounds like she's living in that downstairs. Let's come in here. Everyone's going home. We have people who are taking the streetcar home. We have this area here. We'll come down here. So let's see. I'm almost positive, but we'll check and see if that's true. We haven't done anything with the walls in this place, and it will be fun to do some things here. Yes, Bali is here, Lexi's here, Prudence is here, Kaylee is here, and we're going to have Lila move, Mirafled move into here, so that she actually is closer to the university while she is working on her druid skills. We'll have her come in and join the women who live in this building. Now, yeah, I really haven't done anything here yet. It's not that bad, but I would like to make it more consistent. That is an urban birch building that we have modified to fit underground. And we haven't done any of the pieces that we've done to the other ones. And so now that leaves Lila living by herself. Where? Ah, in the balloon. Yes. In the balloon. The balloon's too far away for Lila to do her job. Unless she becomes a builder and works up here for the time being. Now that might be interesting. They could both live here. They could both live here for a while. Let's come in and let's see. No one's living here. I just want to see. I would have to see how far away it is from now there's one other place. There's one other place that might be kind of in the middle for both of them. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised I'm having this problem already. But now I'm realizing that this might be a part of the problem that I'm having with shaders and with Rubidian. That thing where I want to start running all over the place. Yep, and see, we're running again. And I actually restarted and did things to try and keep that from happening. But it is definitely going to be a problem today. Let me come over here. We're going over to the housing. It's too far. It's too far away. I think it's too far away. If only she could, but it's too far away. There's another choice. There's another choice. I think this is too far away. I'm going to go up to this apartment right here, but I think it's too far away for her to commute to the university. So let's see. We're looking for Mirafled. There's Bali. And there she is. From here. Ooh, no. All right. We're going to do something completely different. We're going to do something completely different. Let's come down. Let's go to Omar. Omar is not working. So Omar is not working in his shop, and his shop is in the North University area. And so we could actually have Omar. Omar's working out of Hira's shop, and he's doing things there. Wait, did I just miss the down? No, I'm too far up. Yeah, I'm too far up. Let's come over here. Let's use these stairs and go all the way down. So we're going to come here and use this hallway. So see how this hallway looks? We haven't done that with that urban birch building where we actually corrected the hallways. This hallway has been corrected. This hallway has been modified for the location because there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the way it fits into this location, and that's what we wanted. And we're here. We are here, and there is a way down right here. We have a little path so that we can see it going all the way down to the main walkway. And here we are. So we're downtown Rosa Ouro right now in the middle of the night. And there is, who is that? That's Rocco. I haven't seen Rocco in a while. Rocco is the druid on the riverfront, the wide riverfront, and which is also in the north. But here's the university right here. Here is Omar's builder's shop right up here in the corner. That's Omar's builder's shop right there. This is perfect for both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign Lila to work on her druid skills here. So let's manage workers and let's do yes. And let's look for her. Let's look for mirror fled first. This doesn't happen that often, so I'm not really, this is not something that bothers me doing this. There was a time when it seemed like I couldn't find anybody, but I've just gotten to the point with this where the rare times that I have to look through the whole group of them, let's do that again, it's really so rare that I'm just not, there we go. So she's going to be here. And so she is going to be with Alexia, with Lissa, with Bowden. Bowden is the lead, the team lead here. And Mirafled is coming on. And then everyone else is at other universities. And so she's going to be here. Let's get, ooh, the library is open. Wow, that's interesting. Let's get Lila to be here, and then we'll decide what project she's going to work on since she is over here, and that'll be fine. So let's come here, and of course it would have been easier probably if I had released her from the other place first, but it's okay. We can find her in a little bit, and if we don't, we can go back and release her. There's Layla, and let's see, Alessandro, there's Hira, there's Logan. Did you see her go by? There she is. So we're going to have Lila work out of this shop. So now, since both of them are here, where are they going to live? We can actually have them live in any of these three houses right here. I think that this house, let's see, no one's living here. Let's see what happens if they lived here. So there's Mirafled, and let's find Lila, and there's Lila. So they would be 35 and 49 if they lived here. I don't think they need a house this big. This has a lot a lot of bedrooms, or room for a lot of people. And it's a family home. It's meant to be a family home. We could have them be here. Let's look at this one. This is a level 3. This bedroom is, so let's fix this first of all. Let me go to the level 5 for a minute. I'm going to give them a level 5 home right here. No one's living here. Let's look at the bedroom for a minute. That bedroom has the double bed there and the double bed here. Now this is the main room in this house, and let's change the beds. We're going to give them the pretty new beds, and I feel like doing light furniture in here. Why don't we do the light cherry just for the fun of it? We're going to do the light cherry beds in here. So that would be one there and one there. I like that. I like that. All right. In this other room, let's fix this room. This is a guest room, and we're going to put in a sofa. Let's put in a put in one of these. Not putting in pink, but the magenta is actually pretty pink. So we'll put it right where the beds were in there. And then finally, the downstairs bedroom in this house is right here, and it is actually purple. And so I think I'm going to put in a sofa. Let's put in a purple sofa in this area. Let's put in one of these, and let's get wool, and let's put in the purple. Wait, I passed it, obviously. Let's put in, no, I didn't. What? Okay, there it is. Let's put this in. So we'll put that there, and we'll put this in front of it. I don't like it. Let's get a sofa. Let's get the big sofa. It definitely works better with the big sofa. So we'll put this here, and we'll put that there. So that is one of the guest bedrooms, and nothing's been done to this place. The trapdoor is missing from here, and I'm not sure why. I don't think this one has the trapdoor yet. Yeah, this one is a level 3 and doesn't have the trapdoor down. So why don't we make one right quick? Do I have them living here yet? Nope. Mirafled and Lila. This is good. So there's a good commute for both of them. And let's come here. Let me do something here. Architect's cutter. Architect's cutter. This is oak. The most basic oak. So we're going to come here. Let's get a trapdoor. And we want an invisible trapdoor. And that's what we've got right now. So let's put this on. And if we have the trapdoor proper, we don't need that. This will come down, and they'll be able to come up and down with the trapdoor being there. They'll come all the way up. So this one is fixed. And that's interesting. It probably should have been stone. I'm going to bring the stone part back here and just have it be like that. In this level 5, I haven't really done anything in these, so these are pretty rudimentary right now. This is the old version of those. So yeah, so that's Shire. But I love these. I just love the shape of them. I love the outsides, the way they look, and they look so good in the sides of mountains, and I just really like that look. All right, so now what? What is Lyra working on? I believe that she was working on one of the buildings downtown. This is Santana growing a jungle tree for a bakery that we're going to build in the future, and he is growing those. He's also growing birch for the cooker and for the restaurants. They use birch for the wood-fired stoves, and that's what he's doing. He and the other two foresters in Prasino have all decided that they're going to import the mangrove because it takes up too much space and is hard to manage. And so let me see what's wrong with Omar. Omar, what's the matter? Is it? What do you need? You need a bunch of things. Okay, so we're going to get, we're going to go to a carpenter in just a minute and get those things made. But Omar is working out of Hira's shop, Lila was working out of this shop. Lila, why are you here? Why are you
Good to
here?
see you.
You don't work here anymore. You don't know where you work yet? Oh, I think you're still connected to the job. Let's cancel. All right, I'm gonna call her to the other one. So she is working on the newest furniture store, and this works out perfectly because it just happens to be right here. And she's working on the furniture store right now. So all the materials that were delivered to that builder will come and be delivered to Lila at her new place. Upgrade the building. Let's do this for a second. Let me come here and look at, I've got Ainsley, Athena, Omar, Keanu, no builder, that's Lila, no builder, and Hira and Peyton. So Omar and Lila do not have a builder scroll anymore. So we'll fix that right now. So yeah, this morning on Twitch, we did put in the recyclers, and as a gift to the towns, and it was very fun to do. So there she is. See, there's Lila. She's coming now to her new shop, and she's checking it out, and we are going to give her this. And there we go. And then let's come here and let's request a pickup so that she has some room for all the new things that she wants to put in. I'm looking at how much stone is here. There's a lot of equipment, so she'll be good. There's even some food, which is interesting. Hopefully all of that will go back to the warehouse. And it's time for everyone to go home. So there's Fried Swidey going home. Fried Swidey is going up the hill to the housing that is up here. How are you getting there? Well, that's an interesting way. Okay, that's probably the simplest way to her. But we have housing up here for couples, and she lives up here with Miraflood. So she is already home and in bed. Marmaduke. I said Marmaduke. I have all these M names. So Marmaduke is in bed as well. And I think they're the only two living here right now. We don't have anyone in this house at the moment. Why don't we have people in the houses? Because of the census. So a lot of people did not claim to have a partner or children or relationships when the census happened. And so they were moved out of housing that many people had been sharing with people. And some people did claim the people that they were living with. So it's not a thing where, everyone was uprooted. Everyone wasn't, which is what makes it really interesting. Everyone wasn't uprooted. And so that's why we honored the Minecolonies family tree system when we realized that it was actually working. And this is where Omar is right now, and we're going to assign Omar to here. Let's look and see, and there it is. So it is showing him being here. I'm gonna go find everybody. So Omar is there. I'm gonna do that during the day. We're going down to the suite that I have in the saloon that is owned by Pierce and is owned by Ember. Pierce and Ember. Ember still is a partner in the saloon, even though she now works at the cookery full time. She is a full time chef at the cookery. It's what she wanted. She actually, I'm not sure whether she enjoys it or not. That would be a good thing to find out. And she's not doing anything. What if she's not doing anything because she doesn't like it? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's come over. I want to see. She was doing some cooking for the saloon, but she wasn't cooking for 7 restaurants. That's a big deal. And Ember has not really been that kind of person. She's been a lighter person, a person who we could maybe have do something else. And as proof, it's morning. The cookery should be started, and she is late. There she is being dropped off right now in the streetcar, and she's rushing in.
Can I help you?
And yeah, maybe. Let's look at the cookery. I think she got it because she actually was good at it. Notice she's living a little far away, and that might have an effect on her. Nakiasha is also a chef. Simeon is a chef. And Adeline is a chef. And look at Adeline. Look at Adeline. Now, Adeline is probably living, she's a student. She's studying because there aren't any more assistant chefs. So all the assistant chefs either went back to school to study, or they got some specific job. I'm going to let Adeline, either Simeon or Adeline, do this job. And I'm trying to think who would like it the most. I'm looking at Simeon's mana. The job itself needs knowledge. And I know that Ember has it, but she was an assistant cook, and she's been working here, and this is a level 5. So that's caused her to be up. Her mana's up, which is fascinating. Fascinating. I'm just intrigued, and I am curious. So Ember and Pierce were together as a couple. They actually even volunteered to raise some kids, to foster some kids together, and they've done that a couple times. And they didn't get any kids of their own, and so when the census happened, they decided to live separately, and they have been. But she was still working at the saloon. There really isn't anything for her to do. But I know she isn't really happy doing this. So let's let her go, and we can either do Simeon or we can do Adeline. Nakiasha too, because Nakiasha is a little closer than the both of them. And Nakiasha has worked for restaurants the whole time. Adeline worked for her mother. And Simeon worked for Leroy for a while. He's the one that's worked the least as an assistant chef. And yet I like the idea of him for some reason. We're going to let Simeon have this job. Simeon lives too far away. So he was studying. Let's find him someplace to live in this area. So here we are. So we've got this whole place here. There is some housing that is closer, but there really isn't anything for singles except the housing that's up here. So since, let's see, so since they moved out, let's come here. Hold on. So Lila and Miraflad moved out of here. This is probably going to be the closest. Whoosh! Sorry about that. My throat's been kind of touchy this today. So he's actually closer where he lives right now. That is interesting. And both of those are too far away. This is too far away. I like them to be under 75 as much as possible. And these definitely are not. So that's interesting. Let's come. Hear that? She's making stuff. Look at that. Annie is actually making brick for the boatwright, the shipwright that Peyton is working on. And let me look for a second and see if there's anything else. Yes, for Omar, she needs to make these. So that's cream bricks, which she knows how to make. And let's get the other piece that she needs. Yellow terracotta with dark oak planks. I think she can make that. Yes, it went away. So she can make both of those. And as a matter of fact, she's getting it. See that? That was her. I might have to have him live here by himself. I might have to. Let's look for him. Yeah, it's only 47 blocks from here. It really is. But that deprives him of getting an opportunity to have a partner. And that's the thing. However, what I think that means is that I'm going to try the experiment that I want to try. This is a level 3. It's more than likely that they aren't going to get anything because this house is a lower level. We've got a lot of level 5s, so the kids would come to those houses first. Let's have Simeon be here. Do I want to bring this up to it? It almost makes it that you have to if they're going to be unhappy. But there are ways of making them. Carly! Yay, Carly! All right, so Carly is working on the new, working on the new farm building. Not a new farm, an extra farm building. So Jet and Asphodel will each have 4 fields. So this is Asphodel Della, and she has, right now she has 3. And this would give her maybe 1 more if we wanted her to have this one. And let's see how many Jet has. I think Jet has 4 already. Let's look. Jet, oh, Jet only has 3. So Jet is going to have the extra field. And we're going to do that. Yes, I am doing that. So let's come here. This field, I'm going to start it, even though we don't. There are some things that we need. This is so interesting. But I'm beginning to think that it actually is part now, because earlier in the week I didn't have shaders, and I didn't have that problem as much. And so I'm beginning to think that that's it. Let's come here. Nope, it's not here. It's outside. Let's come here and let's have Carly make this level 3 a level, make this a level 3. This is level 2, and then it'll be finished. It's a decoration, so it's only a level 3. This is what it will look like when it's done, and she should be done pretty soon because we have tons of that stone. It did not take her very long to get this building up. I'm going to the warehouse for a minute. Let's take out a light. I want to see what we're low on. I know that we didn't have a lot of wheat seed, but I think we have a lot of wheat, so we don't actually need to grow that. We actually got potatoes and from Prasino, because we didn't have any potatoes. So I want to see what we're the lowest on of the medicine foods, and we will grow those. That field is specifically for growing those foods. So let me come here. Let's look at this, and let's look for carrots. Okay, so we don't have to worry about those. Let's look for potatoes. And we have 1,000. We don't have to do those right away. Let's look at wheat. And we don't have to do the wheat. We don't have a lot of seed, but we don't have to do the wheat right now. What else is there? Beets. Beets. We have 3. It's interesting. We don't actually need to grow anything right now. Any of those. Let's see how much durum we have. We only have 444 right now. Why don't we do the durum or more eggplant? Let's see. Eggplant is the same, and pumpkin, PKIN. We have more than enough. Eggplant would be good, or the wheat would be good. We're only growing 1 field of chickpeas, and look at that. Let's grow some more chickpeas for right now. Let's do that. We'll just rotate the crops as we need things. That field is specifically to grow vanilla crops, but right now we need it to grow crops that we don't have enough of. So let me come up here. We'll get a sign, and we'll show that we're growing chickpeas in that area. I know, I don't have Simeon living anywhere yet. I'm gonna have to do something about that. So let's do this. Let's get this sign. and we can't put it up. It's just going to disappear. So I'm going to hold on to it for now. Let's go in. Let's just make this and I have to make sure I have Minecolonies. So because there are three types, and actually there's only, I don't think he has any. Farmer's Delight I don't think has any, but Pam's definitely does. And so this is what this field is going to have. And let's come over and assign it to Jet. So Jet is going to have that field as well. The other chickpea field is upstairs. It's the one that's in that high greenhouse right there. Okay, so Simon doesn't have any place to live. I could put him in level 3. I just don't really want to deprive him of having, but like we said, we could go ahead and put some people back into some housing who want to be together, maybe, who want to have kids, maybe, and begin putting some of them back in specifically so we can have some families and not have a lot of fostered children. And it's not so much that we don't want to help the other towns. Let's have Simon live here. And there he is. He's in bed. Excellent. So he's happy. And he can invite someone to live with him if he wants to have a family in there. He can invite someone to live with him or to move into, say for instance, the barn, which is higher. I'm going to try something. And I wonder if that would be really interesting. Let's try something for a minute. Let's have Simon live in the barn. No one's living in the barn. This is the barn here. It has a really nice bedroom. It is a level 5. And he could be here. I think I'd like to put him here. All right, so I just gave him those pretty beds there. I don't think he'll sleep in the cluttered beds. That would be wonderful if he could, but I don't think so. Why am I saying that? Because cluttered has beds that, is it cluttered that has those beds? Let's look at beds. Or is it MOA? It is cluttered. I don't necessarily know that they can use these. We can do the test and see if they'll use it. I'm almost positive I think that they won't. We only need one in here because it's just him. And we've got that little space there and he can get into the bed. Let's see if he can use it. I got cluttered from Minecolonies. They added it to their pack. So usually when they do that, they make it that it works. And so we'll see if this one works. The big bed works. And that's where we're at right now. So tomorrow he will come and sleep in this house. Now you notice there's nothing here yet. He's got this nice, big, huge house with an amazing view. Yay! Amazing veins. Excellent. Excellent. We will have to order some seeds from Prasino specifically to continue doing the research for the farms. We do not have enough grain, wheat seeds, in order to do that. And so we're going to have to order some, and we will work that out. So now we have a new chickpea field, which means we're going to have more hummus. I like the idea of that, actually. I definitely do. And he works right here. So there's where he lives, and this is where he works. So let's see what Ember was working on. Ember, actually, we imported rice. So there is rice here. There is pasta. There is some chickpeas. There are plenty of bowls. Here's the problem. These milks. I don't know that you can remove the milk and get it. And that's the thing that I don't know yet. We can try one more time and see if you can do this. I almost tried the other day and then I didn't. So let's see. If we have one glass in the middle, can you take these and, nope, see, it doesn't fill it. And there doesn't seem to be any other indication of how you could get milk in. So for all of us so far, that is something I'm still going to have to check on. It's something that I actually forgot. I forgot to check. I actually did. I was supposed to ask that question, and I haven't asked it yet. Did I just take that out of there? I sure did. What? Thank you. I just borrowed one of your flowers. Hi. Are you going to make something? Are you making stuff? Or are you just getting settled? Okay. So, Ember. So Ember's perfectly happy to walk around and not do anything. That's who Ember is. And it's always been who Ember is. So, I don't know what I have for her to do right now. When we see her walking, we'll try and see. I mean, she could just go ahead and work at the bank. Ah, yeah. Let's have her do that. Let's have her work at the bank. She likes money. She and Pierce both like money. Adeline's working here. I'm not sure how much Adeline likes it, but I know that Ember is going to love working here. So let's get her. Why is she not showing as someone who, there she is, who can be hired? And there she is. So now Adeline, who was a former chef also, and Ember are helping Volmer. Volmer is the banker, and they're both working in the bank with him. So this is the bank, this is the offices, the bank offices right here. And then this is the cage, this is the teller's area right here. And we do have a courier assigned, Emmanuel, the courier. We have Emmanuel the baker, but we also have Emmanuel the courier. And there is Ember showing up for work. And these are actually the safes right here. And then upstairs here, we have safe deposit boxes for all the people in town. And right now, this middle one is the one that Pierce is using. And this is where he puts his gold. So, we also have up here a remnant of the original skeleton mines. When we got here, this piece had been there forever. It just never got removed until we had to build the stairwell. And so this remnant is here as a museum piece for the original skeleton mines that were in this area. So because this used to be a skeleton mountain, a skeleton city, it was the capital of skeletons, of the skeleton nation. And then the skeleton nation moved from, see that arrow right there in the middle? That arrow, this is the mountain with all of these trees on top of it. This is the top of the skeleton mountain. So this was a massive city here. And they knew right here, right in front here, you'll see this dark area right here. That's actually where the ancient monument is, and they were actually here because of that. However, they moved into this structure over here, this dungeon, and this Badlands dungeon is actually the new capital of the skeleton nation, and it is immense. And so from time to time we do find some remnants of theirs. We were happy to use some of their hallways and corridors that they had for their housing inside this mountain. It allowed us to be able to do some of the housing that we have done. If you were here from the very beginning, you might actually remember that where the dormitories are, there were actually caves there that looked like housing. I mean, it obviously was where the skeletons had neighborhoods. And so that was one of the things that we had. So here we are. We've got some things going. I don't have anyone working. Lila's working on the project she was working on, so that isn't a change. Hira is working on a new, let's go down here to where Hira is and just make sure that he's actually getting, do you see what I see? Did you bring some food? Or are you all starting to line up here again? You are. What do you have? This is an interesting thing that I noticed. So she is making onions. They don't want onions. She's just making them. I could stop her from making them. I think I've stopped her from making potatoes. Let me see if I have. P-O-T-A-T. Oh. Baked. A. Baked. P-O-T-A-T. There it is. It is turned off because I didn't want her to make them. I haven't turned off the onions. They will eat. Some of them will eat them from time to time, but that's not what they want. So see what she is doing. See, she's making food. Where's the bread coming from? The bakery? Bakery apparently is making bread. Why does she have a glass bottle? What did she use it for? That's interesting. So no one's eating this. And she is requesting better food. So why is she not getting any orders from the cookery? Does she have to specifically say? Does it have to be specifically said that she wants something? Let's try one more time. Let's do 1 stack of food. This is the dormitories.
I'm singing.
It sounds like it's raining in the lush. Doesn't rain in the Badlands. Let me see. Stuffed pita for the students. Let's try it. It seems to be pretty popular. Let's see what happens if we put this here.
I heard a whistle that
Let's
time.
see if she gets something. If she doesn't, we'll have to do something else. Yes, people, you do have to let me buy. I know. Because now I'm getting people stacked in a restaurant again. Here, which means that all the food that was here was used, and yet they're not getting any more. So we're going to have her request that, and let's see what happens. It's nighttime. Everyone's going to go home hungry in just a minute. And she is distressed. Bear is distressed. And some of the others
Good day
are
to ya.
distressed. Yeah, I get it. Okay. So there's an open request. So let's see what happens now.
Is there
Do you have
problem?
food on you? No.
I'll take care of it.
Do you have food on you? Yes, you do. Let's take this
I don't remember the
stuff
last time I saw
off.
the sun.
I'm not sure why Cash has those
I won't
things,
work during this
but I
terrible rain.
think that
So
that's
what will it be
keeping
for you?
him from getting fed.
That's some nasty weather right there. What
Yep,
is it?
it's definitely raining. All right, Cash, I get it. Let's come over here. Let's see Joelle for
Hello
a
there.
second.
What can I do for
Hi.
you?
Matthias, where are these bottles coming from? I wonder what was in them. They all have these bottles.
Hi.
Did we make juice? That is really interesting. Ah, that's freaky. Are we drinking water? We shouldn't be drinking water yet, should we?
Tis
I
a
don't
fine
think
morning.
so. Joelle? She doesn't have. She has a light. Oh, that's fascinating. I'm fascinated by that. I have no idea what they were doing with those. Okay, so everyone's going to go home because it's the end of the day. Let me put a light on for a minute. I'm not on the highway, on the rail. I'm actually right next to it. I am on the rail if I step here. And we're just going to go up. Everyone's going home. I love seeing this. So people go to the houses and they go upstairs. Melanie's coming down to go in that apartment. And Lila came from someplace. She was using this step. Wait, what? What's that? Who did I just see? I couldn't have just seen her. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and look. This is, and there we go. There's Vira. This restaurant is closed for the night. I'll have to see if they're having the same problem. Let's look and see what food they have. Let's come here, inventory. They're drinking honey. They are drinking honey. Whoa. No, no, no. let's do something here. Let's come to the food. Honey. Is honey even on this list? Turn this off. I'm going to turn it off on the other one too. Holy good night. They are actually drinking honey. Wow. That's an interesting protest. Let's do, we don't have rice here. We can do pastas. We can do pottage for sure. Let's do pottage here. Pottage, and so let us do an add, and let's do 1 stack of pottage here. PPAGE. And let's see. It's probably not high enough. So let's do a stack of stuffed pita. Just, I know they'll eat these. So we'll add that as well. And let's see. So that's what it is. It's honey. Let me go back. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. There's probably no honey left. Except the honey I have on me. Wow, that is really interesting. I am just intrigued. I just get intrigued with the things that happen. So let's turn honey off here. Food, and let's go to honey. And let's remove it. Okay. Fascinating. Fascinating. All right, let's go to the other restaurants. There's one upstairs from here on the block, which is interesting because I might change that. This new kid got the restaurant because there were assistant chefs at the time, but an assistant chef might actually want to work this restaurant. And wow, I could actually see Ember coming up here, but it might still be too much work. It might be too much work, but I think she would love, because it's almost like the saloon being here. This is the Druid Center, and so she would be here, and we would have all of the Druids. We're going to end up having 10, 11, counting the Druid that's going to be in the lead Druid, who is going to be in this location right here. The lead Druid. Let's close that. Whoop. Let's close that door for a second. Let's close. Let's open the gate. Let's take this one away. It's in the way. That is fine for now, unless I want to. Why don't I do this for a second? I get worried. Let me put this in my bag. Let's come here. Let's put one here, here, and that over top of this hole that goes down there. And we're good to go for right now. I know it has those. I'm not worried about that. Okay, and let's put that back. So that would be really curious. This is a level 5 restaurant right here. We could get her into some housing in this area. And look at them up here. Look at what's happening up here. Let's see what's in. They still have hand pies. Wow. They still have a lot of stuff. And she was roasting. So she roasted the pork chops that came from the nether. And that's how those are there. I would prefer them not to. They don't seem to be eating the fish, but we'll leave it just in case. Let's look. It's Blair. Let's look at her skills. Yeah. Let's look at Ember. Ember would love being here. At the center of attention, it's perfect for her. So let's have Blair go back to school. Blair lives 27 blocks from here. We'll see, and we'll have a trade out. And we're going to have Ember come in. Now this is interesting. This is the farthest away she's been from Pierce. And this will be curious to see what happens with that. And now I need to arrange the housing. So these things are going to annoy me. Let's put these in here. And there we have them. Just like we have the milk. There's another one there. And let's hold on to this. And let's escape. How much time? We have a little bit of time. So we can work on that. Oh, this would be fascinating. So we'll have 10 ultimately. 10 and then 11. And we'll put that, we'll join that part. And then of course Marmaduke is here. Not Marmaduke, Merrimack. And I have been mixing them up. There's the Undertaker, and that's Merrimack, and he is here. So let's come down. Let's take this stairwell down this time. And let's see if we can find a place for Ember to live. The first place could be here. This is housing right here. Hold on. I'm moving against my will again. Ooh. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on. I can't stop myself. Okay. Well, I suppose I did need to be down here to see if we can find where Blair is. Blair's not here. Interesting. So Blair is not here. Let's come up. That's the house that I just fell out of right there. This one right here, which is located right below this. There's another house over here. Aha. Let's look at this one and see what level we're on. There we go. This is where she is, and this is a full 5. So we'll have Blair be unassigned from here, and we'll have Ember be assigned here. So now Ember is 27 blocks away. Merrimack, Ember, Juliet, and Makino, and Louise are all here. Let's go down one. No, let's not. Let's come over. Let's look at Louise for a second. Just want to make sure that she's still in good shape. This is our, whoa. Did she just come back? Or did she just go? Ooh, she might have just gone. Let's look here and let's look at this. She's there right now. And she's only in diamond. She's not wearing the plate armor. Interesting. At least the diamond's in good shape. Let's look at the plate for a second. A couple of the plate pieces are okay. We could repair these two. And that'll be good. She has enough of these things. Let's put these here. And these are things that she takes with her. And we just need to make sure that she has enough. And then her clothing. I see that axe. So she's got one of these. These are symbolic. She only takes them because of the whole thing about being in the nether with gold on you as a sign of respect. And there is nothing in that rack. Ooh. Ooh. That is interesting. Okay, so we'll get those repaired. She's been brought apples. They're not enough. I'm taking them away. That's not enough food. Let me look here for a second. Yeah, so she doesn't have any backup food. And on her food list, she's supposed to have golden carrots. Let's give her an actual stack of stuffed. We're using the stuffed because it's the most complex. These are all level 5 people. It's the most complex, one of the most complex foods. And it's a hand food. It's sandwich. So they can take it wherever they need to. We're going to add that to this so that she has some. And we'll leave that for now. So we went up and we took care of that restaurant in all sorts of ways. And now we're going to come down, although did I turn the honey off there? I don't want somebody serving honey. And let's see, look at Ember, look at you. And let's turn off honey. I know, I might have done it, but I don't remember. And I didn't. I thought not. Okay, so we're good to go there. And that's what we've got so far. All right, I can't get Hira to work on anything just yet because Hira is working on this. And he's come to a complete, no, he hasn't come to a stop. See that right there? We're standing. See that part right there? So he is working on the farm and he is getting farther along. Let's see what's holding him up for a minute. Other than the heat, other than the fact that it's super hot, is he waiting for food somewhere? How much do you want? Oh, he is. Here is one of the people probably waiting to be fed here. I'm going to go to the, I'm going to go down to the warehouse. I know there's food in the warehouse. We were just there. So we'll go down to the warehouse and we'll check and see what is going on. I don't see people on the street. That means that more people aren't getting any food. So the original food that we had is probably gone. There's no one waiting here though, which is interesting. Let's come over. There's one of the couriers. Now, I want to see where she's going for a moment. Let's see if she goes and delivers something. Nope, she is not. She's picking up from there. And there is Carly, and then where are you going? You're not going, yep, you're not going there. The restaurants are cut off. So I'm going to have to figure out why. It is interesting. And the MERS are just a little tiny bit. Let's go up here. Here's one of the other restaurants right here. And Keanu is building this up to the level 5. And you don't have a lot of people waiting. Why not? You've got a bunch of things in the inventory. Oh, you're serving sushi. Is anyone actually eating it?
It's a fine day.
Let me see what he has. He's eating it. So, yeah. Let's take the carrots away so that he will get fed. Well, this is the Good Luck restaurant, and he actually is serving sushi and rice dishes there. All right, so now let's go down to Ela. And Ela is right at the center of town here. And let's see if we have a crowd of people. Ah, I know, I didn't. Let's turn off honey. Granted, he's not serving any, which is really interesting. It's almost random, and I like the idea of that. That some of these started serving honey. But no, you'll have to serve dessert. So what are they serving? Let's say they're serving some kind of honey drink. That they make this special honey drink, and everyone is crazy about it. They love it. And then Marmaduke, the doctor, and Chloe, and who is the other one? We have a clinic doctor also.
So wise.
And they start going, we don't have any honey. Now she's serving eggplant doma, which is one of the other high ones. And she's serving that. She's got some potatoes. No one's eating potatoes. I think I have them turned off, actually, but we're going to check. Let's turn them off. I'm not turning off the fish, but we are turning off potatoes. Honey. Let's turn off honey. She's not serving it, but we're going to turn it off. And she is good so far. So we'll see what happens. Should we give her a minimum of something? Let's do that. Let's try doing it. Let's give her a minimum of the dolma. Let's give her that. Let's give her a minimum of pasta. TA. Let's have her serve the tomato pasta. And let's have her serve the plain pasta. The plain pasta as well. This big restaurant, they can serve all of those things. And then we'll go down to the last restaurant while it's going dark. The sun is setting on the other side of the mountain, which is why it's really dark on this side until the moon comes up. And we're going over to the waterfront. We have another restaurant over there, and we're going to check on it. So let's put that away. Let's come up. We should see people going home in this area. What's going on here? Why are you two up unhappy? Let's see why they're unhappy for a minute. Is it too late? Am I not going to be able to look at them? Let's see. Probably not. Probably have to wait until the morning to see why they are that upset. Oh, I know why. When you change where they live, it takes them a little bit of time to adjust, and you do have to get rid of the statement that they're too far away. So I think that's it. I think I just have to get rid of the statement that they're too far away from their job. And let's use the stairwell down. coming all the way down here to the main walkway, which is right here. And we can take this walkway over. It goes down to the water, that stairwell. That's why it continues to go down. Whoa! Okay. Oh, yeah, you have all sorts of things. Because they're at the waterfront, they actually have some things that the others don't have. Imported foods. They have one of the cabbage dishes, and although that's not being eaten, she is making onions, and I might stop her from doing it. Let's think about that. I'm going to stop her from making onions for right now. That's off. Garlic, that wasn't onions, that was garlic. Roasted garlic, that is off. So she shouldn't make those. Let's turn off honey. And there we go. And I always want to hit that reset by mistake. I really do. Okay, and how much time? We're going to go over to Prasino. I didn't really do what I thought I was going to do here, but we're going to go over to Prasino. Blair is unemployed, and I need her to go back to school probably. Is she unemployed and homeless? Let's come here for a second and see. She is unemployed and homeless. Poor baby. So before I leave, nah, I can't do that. I can't leave her like that. So we're gonna go over, why don't we have her come here? Let's have her come and study here, and we'll have her live here. So let's come in and let's see who's here. So all of a sudden, Bowden has a bunch of people here, and he's going to have Blair, and she is going to live in the dorms up above. Let's hope there's room. There should be room here. So we'll see. Let's come here. One of these is facing the right way, and one is not. So let's come through. And there's that word again, right? Right and wrong. One of them is facing towards the water, and one of them is facing away from the water. There are 5 people here. And this one's facing away from the water. And how many people are here? And there are 2 people here. So Blair is going to be here. There are 5 people in the other room, in the other apartment building. Hold on a second. Pause. Hold on a minute. Okay. I like having 4 in an apartment building. Avery, Myra, Santana, Daisy. Let's have Kyla. Let's have Kyla go over to the other building. I think. We'll find out in a minute. Hold on. I'll have Kyla come over here. It's as the crow flies as far as the housing is concerned. So we'll put her here. I saw someone, and I was thinking that we could put her closer. There we go. No, she's farther away here. Good. So it is as the crow flies. All right, so right now, that is all that we're going to do here today. Let's save and quit. We are going to Prasino. to the other town, and that is where we put in a new crane for Adam yesterday, and that was fun. And enjoy. That was actually really fun. So we're going to check on the restaurants here and see what's going on as well. I believe I did check on them in Twitch this morning because I noticed that Adam was getting up and checking in at the fishery and then leaving right away and going someplace. And usually when that happens, they're going to a restaurant because they haven't had any food. So we can come back here and see what's going on. Now, they actually, ooh, look where we are. Ah, yes. We're here in front of Garrett, I believe. Let's see if it is Garrett. And it is Garrett.
Courier?
And you haven't had a decent meal? That's not a good sign. Let's see. These things are getting made for you, I see. And
Yeah,
let's see
nah, I
what you
can't work
have
like that.
on you.
Without this, I can't work.
And this is the problem here. See this? He can't go there with potatoes. He doesn't have, that diamond is too low. I want to pull these out. And I don't like when they don't have a full armor set.
I'm waiting for something.
Really? Of course you're waiting for something. Hold on though. I just want to make sure that he is on pause. Okay, good. So he can't all of a sudden jump up and go somewhere. All right, so let's bring him back. Oop, I missed him. Let's bring him back. Stop it. And I keep missing him. Okay. It must be nighttime. He has a full set of armor here, but I don't see a lot of supplies, and that is really interesting. He has an extra set here. I'm going to take away the ones that are ruined. He does have carrots that he could take with him. Let's take a set of these and put them in the other room. And for him, a new flint. And let's put these pieces in. Wait, did I pick up some torches? I did. All right, so let's put these. I know it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with matter. It's what I want to do. So let's put these in. And all the rest of this we're going to take away. Now we're going to use the new machine, the new recycler, and see what we can do about these pieces. The potatoes are going to go back to the, let me see if I can get a decent food here. Let's have the same thing for him. Let's take honey and let's turn that off, and then let's turn off baked potatoes. Baked potatoes, P-O-T-A-T, because turn that off because he has them and they're just not enough. They're absolutely not enough. Let's do minimum stock, and he has no food. So let's get stuffed, S-T-U-F-F-E-D, stuffed pita. There's Pam's stuffed peppers, and these are our stuffed peppers, which are really fun. And we can have this here because we have rice. So we're going to do the stuffed pita right here and make sure that he gets that as a food. Okay. And what the other food that he could have, and because he's a druid, and I'm actually going to have him have, is the rabbit. Let's see, cooked rabbit. And we'll do this. So let's see what it looks like. Let's have him have those two. I know he could have the ham, but he'd always be asking for it. The rabbit can at least be done by Coraline. So the druids, I'm gonna get a lantern. The druids use rabbit's feet and skin, and so because of that, for it not to be a waste, they do eat rabbit as well, because they need the other pieces for their skills, for their abilities, and we'll have it be like that. We're gonna go back in town, but before we do, I'm gonna check on a couple people. I'm gonna check on Pierce because Pierce has been asking for something for how many streams now? He's been asking for something for like the last 4 times. So I'm just gonna make sure that he is, why am I doing this? I'm not gonna be able to see anything. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's come here, and it is the gray brick extra. So brick extra in town. We now have 2 people who are making clay. I'm just going around the entire rock, and we're coming back into town. I see Fastrid going up into her balloon. Her balloon is not done yet. Sylvia! Hello, Sylvia. How are you? What level is this? I think this is still being upgraded. Yes, it is. So I might have to spend some time out here. How are you, Sylvia? Hi. There we go. So we'll come here, and we're going to check on the warehouse for a minute, and we're going to look and see how much clay there is. Now we know how we know that they know how to make brick extra, but we might have to put it in the new Teach Tinsley how to make it. And let's come here and look, brick. And so we've got gray brick extra in the house. So we definitely have it. We have black, so they do know how, because there it is. I didn't make it. And so let me look. I'm just going to check and make sure. And we'll go for this. The music is Drone Hands. Drone Hands is doing the music. He is a musician and a friend, and he actually is allowing me to use some of his music for my stream, which is very, very fun. Let's come over here. Let's look here. Let's make sure for the customs, and there's calcite for sure, so we'll do that. And that's all that she doesn't know how to make. So Spellog is teaching her. She's actually the newest stonemason. Spellog has been with us for a long time. for a long time. So there we go. So that is who we have there. We have 10, we have positions for 10 people in town, and I don't think we have 10 people. Again, we used to, and I was thinking I might have to bring all of them back into town until we have some more people who want to be couriers, who want to be in the logistics business. So let's look here. No, we have a full 10. Look at that. So Bo, Cade, and Cade and Reese are supposed to be at the Rock, but they're still here. And let's see who else. I think that's it. The length that they live from here doesn't matter as much as where they work from, because they don't work, even though they are working out of this one, their living quarters are close to where their offices are. So even though Reese comes down to this warehouse right now, he actually is, and that's interesting. It didn't used to show that. Let me look at Adeline. So the Adeline that we have here is a courier, and let's look and see what it says. And see, it's showing that that has changed. I think that's changed. No, it's showing that she lives, it's showing she lives 25 blocks from here. Let's see if it shows it for the other. Let's see if it's showing the warehouse or if it's showing the actual where they work from. So this is Leona. Leona lives 29 from here. I'm confused about the fact that it's showing how far away they are from the warehouse as well. Because Joey, for instance, let's go to Joey. Run. Joey actually is in the apartments over here, but his shop is right up these stairs. He's in the factory with the crafters, and he lives 55 blocks from here. Lives 40 blocks from here, sorry. 40 blocks from here, and that is in those buildings over there. He actually lives in those buildings. Should he live here? This almost seems like it's closer. Let's look. Both Joeys would be here then. But he's only 32 blocks from here. This is probably the closest that we can get him to where he is. Let's have him move in here. So both Joeys are living here. Let's have him move in. There is room for him. That makes 4 people living here. Oh no, that makes 5. No. Okay, wait a second. That's probably why he's not here. Jillian. Let's have Jillian move out. Let's have Jillian move into housing over here. She's very close to where she lives already. I mean, where she works. So we can have her be right here, and that'll be good. And that will work. So yes, definitely. So Jillian can be here. The glassblower's shop is a little walk away, but I'm okay with it within that frame. We'll see if she wants to do something else later. So, what are you feeding them?
It's a fine day.
Yeah, you haven't had a decent meal? Why, you're having pasta. Why is that not decent? Okay. I wasn't sure he was going to eat it, and I was wondering.
So what will it be for you?
So that was 4. That's good to know. And Bo
So
is
what
one
will
of the
it be for you?
couriers. And he's fine. He's just having trouble walking over the. So he stepped out on the table, and now he's having trouble walking over the cups. Get off. Get off the table. Thank you. Off the table, and then you can go somewhere. It's like, I don't know. I'm burdened.
It's a fine day.
All right, so let's go to the warehouse for a second. Krisham thinks he's inside his barn again. So we're going to call him to the inside of his barn and see. And wait, there he is. And let's see if he is waiting for, he has food. And let's see what he's waiting for. Let's come here. Let's see, I have too many things in my hand. I hate this when I do. Okay, and let's come here because I'm afraid that I'm going to hit them with something, and that's why. Let's cancel all of this and let him re-ask for it in this stream right now, and let's see if he'll get a delivery. Let's come over to here. I'm going to repair those pieces. And what can't be repaired, I'm going to recycle. So we're going to come up here. Let's come in. Now I'm repairing using my XP. And let's come here. Let's get iron. Ingots. And let's see how many I had on me in the first place. I might have some already. I do not. There's 26 here. We don't need that much. So let's take these. Is there anything here? We still have water. This is going to be a thing. And we're going to put these seeds in a box for and look how much grass we have. So we might go ahead and have the grass be recycled, but let's come here for a second. Let's put this up here. Let's look at,
I hope we're prepared for barbarians.
and emeralds. We have 53. I think we need more than that. I think we actually need a 64 of emeralds in order to research. And I think that I would like to do that. Let's look here for a second. Let's see how many emeralds we have altogether. That might be all we have. No, we have block. We have 66 blocks. What? Wait a second. What does that say? Emeralds. How did we get a compressed emerald? Oh, that's fascinating. Hold on a sec. I'm having so much fun finding things that it's like the town's alive. It's alive. It's alive. And we're finding things. Okay, there's some more seeds there. How many do they needed? They needed 1, 2, that's 8. That's 8, and that's 8, which makes 16. I think they need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 6. 5, 6. Why am I guessing? I can go and look in the thing, but I think we're going to give them a full set of 9. So that means that this needs to go in a box. So let me come here. Let me take all of these and put them together. Those are going to go, that's not enough. That's exactly it. That's not enough, so let's put another set here. 5, 6, and let's come here. Let's put this in. This is the one good thing about the stacking here, that we can see how much we're actually giving them. So we're giving them 1,024, and I'm actually going to keep track of that. We're actually giving them that many seeds. I'm going to go up and see 24 wheat seeds. It says sads. Seeds. Let's go upstairs for a sec and check and see. There we are. Check and see how many that actually is left in here. So inventory, wheat. Yeah, so we have like 7,000, so I don't think we're hurting. We're not going to grow any for a long time. We are growing carrots. Not any, oh, maybe we don't need to. Potatoes, TAT. Definitely not. Pumpkins, MP. We don't need to. And beet. Definitely not. Okay, so we are good as far as the normal stuff is concerned. As far as the Minecraft food is concerned, and let's go. Oh, did we get the iron? Did we get the iron? Yes, we did. So we have iron. We have a couple things here that need to go back. We have some things that we were thinking more for study, and we'll have to check those out and do some research probably. And I like the idea of that. All right. So in the middle of the night, we're going to go to Alejandro's shop. He is the environmentalist, and I don't have anything to repair. I could, let me check for a second and see if these can be repaired. Let's see if I have anything to repair. I would rather not repair the nether pieces. I would almost rather unless they won't repair, unless they won't break down. NETHER. We have ingots and we have scrap. Let's go down. We probably need ingots to repair. We'll check and see. Here we are. And yeah, we have, wow. So where are they getting it from? They're actually getting it from the Druids. The Druids are getting it, getting the nether stuff from their relationship with Enders, and they're using it as currency rather than Ender pearls. Enders would rather give them netherite scrap than that. That's my story. And so they're having fun. The Druids are having fun with it because they recognize that that is really priceless on the surface. It is very hard to get. And yet the Enders are just throwing it around because they don't need it, they don't value it, and they know where it is. So this is where we set up. Alejandro, don't tell me this. Am I not going to be able to have this here? What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Okay. Recall the worker. So I don't think I'm going to be able to have this here unless I put... Oh, it is a double. Oh, look at the light for a second. See this? It needs to be, there needs to be another piece right here, and that's not the right kind. Let's make this go away. Let's get a piece of this. Let's get a ladder, a piece of ladder, and let's put it here also. Let's put this here, and let's come here. I know you can't, you can see a little bit. I'm sorry, it's dark, but we're going to put that in and put a ladder right there. And so when this is open, he can climb up. It's like, what in the world? Okay, so we'll put this away. So, can we recycle these? We can, and we get diamond shards and netherite nuggets. Let's see if we can repair it. So let's come over here. Let's see if we can repair it. We do have, there it is, right there. I'm not sure that's the kind of repair that it is. Let's come here and see. So this right here, can we repair it with this? Nope. So let's see if we need ingot to repair it. If we don't, if we can't, then we are going to do the other. Let's come here and let's make ingots. And we need gold. Of course we do. Of course we do. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot. I would give this to him to recycle, but I don't. He is already recycling grass. This is his egg. I'm going to take it away, though. He just picked it up walking over here. I'm going to put the potatoes back in. There is a Pam's recipe that uses potatoes and makes it into a higher quality food. We could have them do that, and that's what I would like to do. Have the cook make that, and we'll see in a moment. For right now, let's come back up here and get gold. What are the chances that we have any? What are the chances that we have any gold? We do, we do, we do, yay. 15 is enough. Okay. And we have iron already, but I'm going to add this to the iron that I have for a second. So I'm going to put these here, and now let's go back. It's it's what I like to do to relax. Is I just like to sit here and watch them live their lives and do all these different things, and I'm doing some things with them as the mermaid, and I like doing that. Let's see, and let's see. So it is not recognizing what I have in my bag, so we need to take stuff out of the bag because we don't have. Let's put that there, and let's put this here. Now I'm not repairing those. Those are funeral pieces. These two right here and this right here we're seeing about. And I still have some stuff that need to go to, so now let's try and make another right ingot with what I have. Pricey stuff this is. How many do I need? Let's see if I just need 2 to repair the 2 things that we have. So let's see if it's even possible to repair these. So now let's come here. Let's put this here and this here. And that is not saying it will repair. So I would have to look up and see how you repair those, because it's not showing, that's not coming up as something that can be done just by putting some pieces in there. So because of that, we are going to recycle them. So let's put this here, let's put this here, and let's recycle. So we'll recycle that piece and recycle this. So now we have all of these pieces here, and we can take them and have them in the warehouse along with all this stuff that I have here. We can fix these, and I know that for sure. So let's put this here and this. Oh, wrong place. That's why. That's why. Hold on, let's try something. Let's take the shovel. I'll take the shovel from this set. We'll keep the other pieces, the sword, the pickaxe, we'll keep those. Let's see if we can repair using this. So let's put this here and this here, and it does. But look how pricey it is. Wow. It barely did, it's barely doing anything. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm not sure that I want to do that. We'll break them down instead. Let's repair these. And these are done.
I heard a whistle that time.
And now all of it can go back to the warehouse. And it'll be delivered. And it'll be delivered. Hello. So now if he wants to go and check on the energy, he can go down there and he's not going to get stuck. So that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is. But that was interesting. That definitely was. That was the last thing I expected. Well, I didn't think it was that. Let's go here and have them pick it up. I didn't actually think it was that that low, and that's why. So let's put these back. Let's put these back here. And then this here are the funeral pieces, so we'll put them back here. We were just testing to see how it works, but now we know these are funeral pieces, and they are actually going into the they're going into the urn. No one's going to wear them. They could be recycled, but since we're seeing that we're not really getting, one thing we can check for a second since we're here. Let's check this. Let's see an ingot. How many pieces? Ah, 9. Okay, so 9 of those actually would.
I heard a whistle that
The
time.
town is going to talk me out of putting the weaponry in there. It is because of its value. It might even talk me out of putting in about leaving the netherite pieces. But if I do anything with them, I'm going to wait until after the memorial. And that way they will be remembered, and then we'll break down their pieces, the remains of their clothing and stuff afterwards. And I think I prefer to do that. The memorial is going to be in October, the end of October, Samhain, and that is for the Day of the Dead. All the people who have died are actually going to be honored at that time, and that is the way I like to do the towns. So we are grateful for the fact that we don't have war here, and even though we are grateful for that, it has been planned. It is not an accident, and that is how peace is. It's planned and worked at. So look at our tomato field. Ooh, let's go check the rice. Let's go check the rice fields. So Kasem was going to grow rice, and then we discovered that you couldn't grow rice in places. What are you doing out? Who let you out? Hold on a second. I have one here. I know I do. I thought I had one. I don't have a lead. Hold on. Let me get a lead. Oops. Let me get a lead. And let's do that. I know they'll follow. Let me see. The chicken's like, nope, I'm gone. I'm sure you are. Oops. We're going this way. Come on. Are you with me? Okay. And I'm just going to come right over this and right down here. There we go. You can only do that with chickens, but it's so cute when they fly down from the height. I love when they do that. So, okay. And we'll put that back. Let's look at rice. So, and then we found out that rice could only be grown in hot, humid. And so it's like, oh, we can't grow it here. This isn't hot and humid, despite all of these jungle trees. But then we realized that we were growing soybeans, and they're hot and humid too. So yay, we can grow it. So we only had 2 pieces. Look, that's rice right there growing up like that. Oh, that is so cool. It's not ready yet, but it's growing up in this field. And as the durum is harvested, the entire field will turn back into a water field. And this is where the rice is going to be grown. And there's Anahi. And I see you. Where is he? I don't see Kasem. So is Kasem waiting somewhere to be fed? This is the thing. This is the thing. So let's do the restaurant thing again. And I really am having a little bit of trouble. What are you waiting
Right
for?
away.
You haven't eaten? Go get food. Cancel this. I'm going to cancel so that she goes. What are you doing,
Good day to
Sincere?
ya.
You haven't eaten? Do you have anything? You have lots of food on you. You can't do anything with eggs. I'm taking those away. Let's come in here. So why aren't you cooking? Because you're a level, because that's the level that you're at and you can't cook? Is that
I'll
what's
take care.
happening here? Let me look at this. Let's take these off for a second. I don't know why he's not getting food, but sometimes when they have raw food on them, they don't get any. The eggs can go to Finley. She can use eggs. We'll just give Finley the eggs rather than taking them all the way back to the warehouse. So we'll put these here. And there we go. Okay. And then we had, yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. So Postco is supposed to be working on the new, oh, that is strange. I could have sworn that I fixed that. That is interesting. Wow. That is very curious. Okay. So
Good to see you, mate.
hello. What you need? Why do you need that? Oh, that's right. I know what you're doing. I will work on it. Okay. That is holding up the completion of the clothing store, the apparel store that we are going to have, a retail apparel shop. And it is the last thing. No, he needs a lot more stuff. But those are probably going in the ground. And he needs an emerald one, and he needs some end stone. So he's got some level 5 stuff that he needs, and we'll see if Rosa Ouro has some of that for him. He's not getting it here. We don't have that. I don't think that we do. Diamond we could have, and I am supposed to keep some of the ores keep a minimum of ores, just stack in here so that the smelters don't smelt everything. And we have gold, we have lapis, but we don't have emeralds and diamonds. So emerald, E-M-E-R-A-L-D. Let's do that one. And diamonds. Diamonds, D-I-A-O-N-D. And we have diamonds, and there we are. So those are all there so that they don't smelt them all. And we have charcoal so that they'll make it. And I think we're making charcoal out of a couple different woods, but we'll check on that. Let's look at the oak for a second. Oak, just to make sure. I don't think we have to worry. And the dark oak, we saw it down there. The spruce. And we have been using a lot of it. And the birch, which is used for cooking. And we've got a lot of that too, so we're good. We're good to go there. Okay. Hello, Camilla. This is one of the Corbies. And I know we have Corbies someplace. We probably have them. Let's see if we have Corbies here. Let's look here. Let's look here. I'm going to see people of Thalassia. Let's look at this. I wish you could see this, but I don't have a setup for that. So let's look for Corby, C-O-R-B-Y. And there is definitely a Corby at Rosa Ouro. There's Waylon, who's one of the orphans that came in. Let's see if there's a Corby here. Let's search. And there isn't. There actually isn't. So that person is probably searching for Waylon. And let's hope that they find Waylon. They're probably searching for other members, family members. And let's hope that they find the one they're looking for. I think I just made that go away. I did. So let's put that down. Okay. So yeah, I recognize the name, and so I wanted to check and see. And we'll come up. So I did say that I was going to probably do a generation of kids just because, and I haven't done them. I also, when I was in Rosa Ouro, was saying that I was going to look at the Asian clothing as one of the other summer clothes that we have. And I didn't, but I think I would like to. So it's very hot, and nah, I'm not going to do it right now. It's hot. And so a lot of people are dressed for the heat, and that's fine for at this. When it begins to cool off a little bit, probably in September, then we'll change into a different set of clothing. And I'm really happy that the Nordic clothes are really pretty. They're definitely look more wintry, more cold weather, and so that's really fun. I will work on it. Let's see who else.
Good to see you.
No, let's see who's standing behind you. And let me just, so what I'm making sure of is they're not holding, see this? This is what I'm making sure of. Why do you have this, Callie? What are you studying? That is curious. That is curious. Jalen. Callie's a teacher. Jalen. And there she goes. Callie is a druid. She came here as a druid. She was looking for who she thought was responsible for the death of her partner, and she was wrong. She found out she was wrong, but she was invested in the town by that time and decided to stay. Uh-oh, look at this. This is honey. They're eating honey. All right, we're out of here. Let's quickly go to the restaurants. This is what we're looking for, stuff like that. So they're supposed to be eating the food, and instead they have suddenly taken a liking to this honey drink. It's like all the rage. There's this honey drink that people can get. So let's come here, let's come here, let's come to here, and let's come here. NEY. Let's turn this off, and let's come up. Let's turn off baked, B-O-T-A-T. Baked potatoes is already off. Let's get the other right here. Let's come over to Ember. This is Ember also in this town. And let's do this. Let's get honey and turn that off. And then baked potatoes, I think, are already turned off in these places. POTAT. And it is off. All sorts of baked is off here. Okay. And that's good. Let's go to Angel. Angel is in the taverna, and we're going to make sure that she's not serving the honey drink in place of food. There won't be any honey for medicine. Oh, whoop. Wrong way. I was going to my room. Let's go to the kitchen instead. Kitchen is down here. This is the kitchen that has a service elevator. The service elevator is how the food gets from the kitchen, which is downstairs, up here to where everyone is eating. And so this is the taverna kitchen, which is a pretty big kitchen. And there is Angel right here. And let's look at this. Let's take the honey off. There it is. And let's take off baked potatoes. POTAT. And it's already off. Let's look and see what she has here for a moment. Let's look in the inventory, because this is the only place. So she has the trencher, the stew, and this stew is really good. Let me look at it for a minute, because I keep forgetting it for the other restaurants in Rosa Ouro. Because this stew actually is just vegetable. There's the problem. So it's made with the bread, and then it has cabbage in it. We would have to import cabbage for this, and that's why the reason that it is here is because Tana, the nation of mermaids, provided it. But she's really serving pastas. She could serve the dolma, and she will probably do that. You'll notice that no one's eating it. And I don't know whether they're not eating it just because they haven't gotten to it, or because they don't live in that area. They didn't grow the cabbage. They don't have any way of getting cabbage. Is that coded into the food? I don't know. We'll find out. But right now, they are definitely eating the pasta. And so that part is happening. And yes, I see. And it's her. And we did have the scones here, and they apparently were a hit, because the scones are gone from here. And that is most interesting. So we could set some food. We could do a minimum. Remember, we took all the minimums away. Since she likes the scones, let's do a minimum of the scones. Let's add the pasta. Right now the plain pasta is liked, so we'll do that. And I don't want to do any of the other foods just yet until I am sure that they're eating the one food that they need to eat, which is the Minecolonies food. And then we can add to their diets other foods after that. So that takes care of her. And there's only one other restaurant, and that is Guardian's Rock. So we'll go up and make sure that Guardian's Rock, that Clements is not serving that kind of food. So we'll do that. And I've still got some stuff on me. I might just go ahead and put these pieces in this warehouse here. I might do that. Emery thinks she's inside, so let's call her in. She thinks she's inside her shop. Let's recall her right there.
Colony.
Oh, well, you're welcome. And let's cancel so that she will maybe get it delivered in this stream. And let's come over here. We might as well go up the stairs. Cade, I saw that. Did you see Cade? He was standing right here looking out. He was. That was really cool. Okay, let's put these here. And Garrett, let's check on Garrett for a minute. Aha, there's Silda. Silda was bringing him something, and Garrett is like, "You don't have to leave right away, do you? Do you have to leave right away, Silda?" And she's got, "I've got work to do." Yes, you do. Sorry, Garrett, but she does have to leave. She's like, "Hi, do you need something?" "No, I'm checking to see if he is ready to go." So
Yeah,
let's
nah,
look
I can't
here.
work like that.
Seriously? Of course you can't. Let's cancel this. Let's cancel all of this and let him ask for it all again. And let's look and see. So he doesn't have anything on him once again. What did he do with it all? Did they actually take it away? Nope, it's here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And let's call him. Is it too late? Shoot. I do this every single time and it's actually too late. I just put that on. I know I did. So let me come here. Let's go here. Let's take these pieces off. Right here. Where did I get that from? I probably had it on the whole time and didn't realize it. So I'm going to put these pieces back over here. They shouldn't take anything. And we'll wait and we'll get him to take all of this with him. Does he have a food? So let's look and see in the inventory. So what he's actually waiting for is food. Let's put this behind. The restaurant is going to supply him with the food that he needs. I'm going to take a shortcut. See if we're not really taking a shortcut going this way. There is a way both ways. We might as well just go ahead and use this one. We're going up. We're going up the rock. So we can come to this stairwell right here, and this will begin our journey up. And there are some of the guardians right there. I'm going to take that out. That is still okay. Let's come here. We're going past the Druid carpentry shop. The Druid mechanic shop is right here. And then up here, this is where Pierce is. And he's not here, so it's not going to matter for me to check on him. Those are firefighters that we're seeing. And now I'm headed past the balloon. This is the balloon platform for Guardian's Rock, and this is where the balloons land with courier. The courier balloons land. Okay. And they're checking Valerie's ship, And we're going into the restaurant, which is right here. And I just want to make sure that they're not serving honey. They don't have honey. And they do serve rabbit, and we know that. They have some pitas left. We can make it that they have stuffed pita here. And what else can we have them serve? Since they're serving rabbit, why don't we serve rice? Why don't we have it that they're going to have rice in a bowl? There's cooked rice. That's the Minecolonies cooked rice right there. This food is somewhat acceptable. Fascinating. Fascinating. So they want the rice to be put into some kind of dish, like the rice balls. This food will keep your citizens satisfied. See, that kind of thing right there. With rabbit, that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? To serve rice balls with rabbit. Why don't we do that? And let's look at the pita. Since we're looking at that, let's look at the stuffed pita and see what it says. For sure, this food will make your people happy. Let's look at the pasta. And the plain pasta, that'll keep them satisfied, and that will keep them satisfied. The dolma, and it is for sure will make your citizens happy. Fascinating. So does she have something that will make the citizens happy? Let me look at the foods for a second. Let's come here. Let's go to Minecolonies food. There it is. And the stuffed pepper will, and we can grow peppers here, and it does have rice in it. So that's actually a better food to serve with the rabbit. I think I'd rather serve that with the rabbit. So let's X that. Let's add stuffed pepper. And there we are. And so they have happy food. And then they also have rabbit. So we're going to put that on the list for the druids. Hold on a second. We don't have, this is the only restaurant up here, except for where Coraline is roasting rabbits. Let's do a dessert. Let's add a dessert. Let's add milk bread. Milk bread. Nope, that's not what it is. Hold on a second. Let me find the name. Let's come here. The milk infused, I think, is the one that is easy. But the sweet, yeah, the sweet, I think, now I don't know how they're made. Let's come here and look, and let's look at, I don't have a teach recipe here. I think she does. I thought she did. She does. Let's look here. Let's look at Minecolonies for a minute. I want to see how this is made. So that's made with wheat and milk. So that's pretty easy. The honey, and that's made with wheat and honey. So that one's easy too. So we can make the sweet bread. That's milk infused, but sweet bread would be a great thing for them to serve here. So let's do sweetbread and SWET. There it is. And we'll do that. And then we'll also do muffins. Add, and let's look and see what the muffins say. Do you know the muffin man? It's Ryan. Ryan's our muffin man. It says it will keep them satisfied. Hold on. I had a tickle in my throat, and that's what I get in my throat sometimes, is a tickle. We'll have it because to make it that they have some kind of breakfast food, we can do pottage. And let's see how much of this will actually get to them. So we will do that. Look at that perfect, gorgeous sliver. That is really, really beautiful. And the sun is coming up. This is Valerie right here. I'm actually going to wait for her for a moment. I don't have quite enough time. One of these days, I'm actually going to do the thing that I say, and that I'm going to go to all the builders when I first come in, just to make sure that their needs are being addressed, that they haven't asked for something in the previous stream and so it's being ignored. And that's the thing that I'm looking at. She is waiting for everything practically. She's waiting for half, a little less than half of what she needs. And so we know that these things can be made. So that's not the hang up. So the hang up then is the delivery, is the request. It's morning, people will start showing up for work. I'm just waiting. That looks like she's here. So let's recall her down
Great to
here. Thank you. It's nice to see you too. We're going to make all of this go away and have her ask for it in this stream, and that will help her get some of those things. Whoosh. Let's come down here. We'll go to Piers, and we already did it with Emery, so we'll just do Piers. So Piers is quite happy following in his parents' footsteps. Piers is Dondanas and Elise's kid, and he is a builder. He thought he was going to be a druid, but he actually doesn't like it. And look at this, he has everything. He has everything that he needs to complete the job. That's excellent. It got all delivered to him. So then it's just a matter of him working on the building. And what is he working on? He is working on the Health and Wellness Center. And that's him right there. And it looks like he is taking down the glass. Oh, that is outside. Oh, we're going to have to fix that. That part of the glass structure is outside now. Let's fix that now. No, I'll wait until he's done. I don't want anyone jumping, and I'll wait until he's done. But that, the glass enclosure that we have here, we actually need to increase the area. He's having a lot of fun. See, he's taking it down a little bit anyway. Is he trying to take the whole thing down? That would be interesting if he is. Hold on, let's see. He is taking it down. All right, let's take it down. This is going to be interesting because, let me get something here. I'm going to need, we can use this. I don't think it's going to work on this, but we can try it and see. Let's get this piece right here. Let's see if... No, it's not working on glass, so we don't need to use this. We'll put this back. We're just going to go ahead and take it down. He's actually taking this down. I added this, and this is probably keeping him from... Yes, indeed, he is absolutely taking it down. So he just was having trouble reaching these outside pieces because they're in the way. I should have known. But it's okay. This was a level 4 for a very, very long time. And we specifically had it covered so that couriers were not using this as a shortcut. And so when he is done, we will then go ahead and put this back. Some of this is on the outside, that is true, but most of it is within the area. So that's what he's doing. He's taking it all away. And I think he was having trouble taking it away, and that's what was going on. So see all that there? That was in the way of him being able to widen those pools right there. And all this time, but that's okay. Now we know. And he'll finish, he'll continue working on the entire piece. Now hold on. Now firefighters have come in to the Health and Wellness Center, and we'll see. I think they're just talking to her. I think they don't want to use the services right now. Maybe they're making an appointment to come back later. Yep, because Amicia is there, and there they go. So yeah, they're fine.
If you
Amicia,
say so.
do you have something on you? No, you have rabbit, which the druids love. So true, it might be keeping her from getting the new food, but we'll see when she gets done. And now Piers is probably making his way back down here, and everybody else is good. So this is what I didn't want. See that right there? Did you see her take that way down? That's the thing that we don't want to happen, but we'll just have to wait until this is finished, and then we'll put the protective glass back up. And he's almost done. He's doing lighting, so he is almost done. And there it is. So this is a level 5 of this building. I'm going to call him back. Oh, actually, I'd like him to work on something. I wanted to build something here. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that he can work on it. Let me see for a second. Everybody is 5s in this area. She's working on this, and when she's done, she's going to go back to probably working on the warehouse. But the warehouse is looking like a level 5. It is. So that is done. So the only other thing might be the forester. And I'm really sorry. I apologize for my voice. Okay. This is a level. Let's find the forestry piece. There it is. Oh! Let's have Piers work on this. So build. The builder is going to be Piers. Upgrade the building. So he's going to make this a level. Oh, wait. No, he's not. Let's cancel. This is going to, Emery is going to work on this when the time comes. Piers is right here. He's going to work on the new balloon. So let's have Piers work on the new balloon that is going to be right here. Now, when this is done, this crane, I think, is actually protected. It is, see, it's on the line, so it shouldn't be affected. Some of this roof might be affected, we'll see, but it should be okay. This is actually looking like it's one too close. Cancel. Pick this up. See where that was? I need that to be right there. So let's touch that part right there. Let's switch. Let's go to cliffs. Let's go to storage. Let's go to couriers. And we have a blue one already and an orange. So this is supposed to be the green one. And we are going to put a green one in. So now I need to find, to place the piece. The green level 5. And there it is over there. Okay, so let me turn it around and see where it ends up being. Let's bring it here. I need the that part. I need that facing that way. And I need it to be on the sidewalk. So let me come over here and look. And then I need the other piece. I don't want to move it from where it's supposed to be. So this piece right here, let's bring it to here. Let's bring it down to here. So it is going to be right here. Let's see where that puts the this. And that puts this right over this in this location. This is a better location, I think. Wait. That looks like the same as the other one was, doesn't it? It does indeed. I didn't have it taking away anything of this roof before. It did take away a little bit of that roof down there, but I didn't have it taking away anything there. And I'm just a little concerned about that. So I'm going to go to sleep for a minute. I need some light. I want to see the dark part of this. Okay, so I could put it straight on, and that's probably what I did. I probably had it straight on. No, you can't use your blankie. I probably had it straight on, right smack dab in the middle, which would put it right here and probably right there. See how that is? Let's do that. If it turns out that it takes away too much stuff, what we'll do is we will actually have it. Wow, are we going to have to trim that? Did you see that? That little piece right there? We might have to trim that. Trim that back. Okay. That makes me want to bring it out one more in this direction. So we have it right here. Let's push it back to there and have it be right there. And now the balloon, this is the thing about the balloon drivers, that they're able to move into these little areas here and deliver.
My bed is calling.
And that will be it. Okay, so let us assign a builder. We're going to assign Piers now to build this, build the building. And so that's what's going to happen now. And I see a bunch of things. The hut block is right here. And I think the hut block is protected. I'm looking at that line. See that line right there? And the hut block is on that line? Are you kidding me? Is this actually over? I think it is. I think I can't have it be there. Well, how did I do that other one? Cancel.
Huh?
And
Oh,
hi.
I thought you said something.
No, I'm sorry.
Here's
We'll do it one more time. Let's go to build options. Build options. Let's pick it up. I have to at least get it to do the thing. And this courier, I'm going to have to find out. I think I have a courier on me. This might be the courier that I did have on me, so I don't want to lose it. Let's touch down and do it again. I can't have it deleting the one that's already there. So courier's hut, green. And let's do it based on this. So that's as far over as we can have it. That one right there. Let me see. So now that's on the other side of the hut block. I could have it be right on the hut block. I think that's as far. I think that's as far as we can do it. I'm a little concerned about the hut block there. Okay, and then this. So let's raise this up because it's way not where it's supposed to be. And there's the bottom of that. So we need this to be down one right here. And that puts it right there. And that protects this piece. And then it's right there. All right. I just have to be careful because I don't want to lose the building. All right, here we go. Assign a builder. And now I think this works. I know, it probably looks exactly like it looked before I fiddled with it. Probably. So it is a 0. So we must have not had any more huts left. And so we have this one here. I'm trying to get 10 on here. And just for a second, do I want to, I think I'm going to have to go. I think I will. Let's at least get him started. So the builder is going to be Piers. How many times have we done this now? Build the building, Piers. Build it. He's like, I was gonna. And then you stopped me. See, I'll do it again. I'll try again. Okay, you do that. And so I am actually going to give my throat a rest. And this is going to be an interesting thing for me. So in the beginning, I wasn't having any trouble when I was talking, and I did much longer streams for Twitch when I first started. So I know that it's stress. I know that it is stress that's causing my throat to be. And so then that means that I just have to get and do and find all the things that people find who use their voices all the time. I'm an actor. I should know how to do this already. But yeah, this is probably the most talking that I have done. And the most on-camera work that I have done. And so, okay, so here we go. Thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy your day. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. I will be back tomorrow. This is the second of my 3 days together in the week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we'll see how far all our builders get. And yes, I should go up. So I remember that I need to put in the protective surround on the Health and Wellness Center. So we'll do that as well. Okay. Bye for now, everyone. We're listening to Drone Hands. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus.